liken this to I actually didn't know how many were in the Knesset, so
well,
you got me there.
Go.
But you're staking your on your Washington experience. You're on the committee that oversees security. You're on the committee that does. You're literally in part of the committee that's overseeing these things, and we're not able to speak to literally the thing about the politics of the country to ourselves.
Are you trying to say that I'm or are you mocking me here, Pete?
I'd like to talk about who we're running against. A who calls women fat and faced lesbians. And no, I'm not talking about Donald Trump. I'm talking about Mayor Bloomberg.
The day after Tuesday, and the only left standing will be Bernie Sanders and Mike Bloomberg, the two most figures on this stage. And most Americans don't see where they if they've got to choose between a socialist who thinks that is the root of all evil and a who thinks that ought to be the of all power.
And of supporting racist policies like and stop and look.
You know, when we talk about a political system bought by like Mr. Bloomberg, it manifests itself in a code in which not only is Amazon and many other major some owned by the wealthiest in this country not paying a nickel, and we have the insane situation that today, if you can believe it, have an effective rate lower than the middle. So maybe just
code.
Mayor really has a slogan that was thought up by his to paper over a version of a plan that would leave millions of unable to afford their care.
The best known in the country happens to be a millionaire with 3 houses. What'd I miss here?
Well, you'll miss that I in Washington, House 1.
That's the first problem.
In Burlington, House 2.
That's good.
And like thousands of other Vermonters, I do have a cap. Forgive me for that. Where is your home? Which haven do you have your home?
New York City, thank you very much.
Yeah, well,
and I pay all my and I'm happy to do it because I get something for it.
Several former have claimed that your company was a hostile workplace for. When you were confronted about it, you admitted making sexually suggestive remarks, saying, quote, "That's the way I." In a lawsuit in the 1990s, according to the Washington Post, one former employee alleged that you said, quote, "I would you in a second." Should expect better from their nominee?
Let me say a couple things, and if I can have my full minute and a quarter, thank you.